everybody, it's me, Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far today, because today we are going to be learning how to crochet this solid granny square. Now, a few videos back I showed you guys how to do the traditional looking granny square. Today I'm going to show you guys how to crochet the solid granny square. The difference is there's less holes along here. You only really have holes in the corners, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Very easy. I think you guys are going to have fun doing it. Once you start making them, it becomes very addictive. I'll show you a few that I've made. Here is one that I've just done in different colors. Here's a little one. You can make them as big or as small as you want. And here I made two and I put them together and then I put a little border around it. Now you can do this with as many squares as you want. I just used the mattress stitch in the back to join them. It's my favorite joining method for granny squares is the mattress stitch. It does leave a little hump, but I don't mind it. So yeah, I'm going to teach you guys how to crochet the solid granny square. Real quick though, I just want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so now. And don't forget to click that little bell icon when you do. That way you're notified. Otherwise you won't know when I upload if you don't click that little bell icon. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. You can decide at the end if you did or not. And you can share it if you'd like also. Alright, solid granny square. Like I said, super easy. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, today I'm just using a regular 4-ply worsted weight yarn. I'm using a size 6. Let me bring you guys in. This is a size 6mm. That's what this yarn calls for. The yarn I am using is, it's Lion brand Wool-Ease. Normally you wouldn't really, I mean, you can make a blanket out of this stuff, but normally I think a normal regular acrylic would work just fine. That does have, I believe, 20% wool in it. But to get started, all you're gonna do is make your slip knot. Let me show you how to do that. The way I do it is I hold my yarn over my fingers like so, with the end cascading right on my pinky. I wrap my yarn around my finger twice, pull this back one over the front one, take the one that is now in the back and pull it completely off my finger. Put my hook right in there, give a little tug, and there's my slip knot. Now to start this, what you want to do is chain 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to do a double crochet into that first chain we made. So I'm going to wrap my hook. I'm going to go right into that first chain. Let me bring you guys in just a little closer. I know when I was first starting out, this part confused me. So I'm wrapped my hook with my working yarn and I'm going right into that first chain. I'm going to go under that hump and that side strand right there. Pull up a loop, go through 2, go through 2. Now because this chain that we made, the chain 4, that's going to count as a double crochet, and then the one we just put in that first chain is a double crochet as well. So we're going to do one more double crochet into that same place, that same hole that we just came out of. Bring our working yarn through, go through 2, go through 2. Now we're going to be working in this same hole all the way around. So I want you to grab your tail yarn here and just kind of hold it down with that other strand of the hole. So we're going to be working over our tail yarn, so it'll kind of be already weaved in for us. So now we have 3 here. We have that chain 4 that counted as 1. We made 2 more, so that's 3. Now we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We're going to wrap our yarn. I'm going to put 3 more double crochet into that same hole right there. So I wrap my yarn and I'm going to put 3 double crochet in here, making sure that tail yarn is I'm working over my tail yarn as well. There's 1. There's 2 and 3. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Once you guys get this down, it's very easy to remember. So I'm going to put another 3 double crochet into that same hole. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. I'm going to put 3 more double crochet into that same hole. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we have our 4 sets of 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to close that gap, but we need, each corner has 2 chain spaces in between. So we chain 2 here, chain 2 here, chain 2 here. There's a chain 2 in between each 3 double crochet, each set of 3 double crochet. So we need to chain 2 before we can close and make our square. Now, we want to slip stitch on the third chain of our chain 3. Why is that so hard to say? I don't know. I'm going to bring you guys in close so you can see exactly where that is. Sometimes people find that confusing. The way I do it is I look at this double crochet here, and this is where, that's the hole that we would crochet into for this double crochet. This double crochet here, here's the hole that we would crochet into for that double crochet, and here's the one we have to slip stitch into. So if you look, we have, there's 1, there's 2, so this is going to be our 3rd chain on our chain 3 that we want to slip stitch to. So I'm going to take my hook, I'm not wrapping it or anything, I'm just going to slip stitch into it, and I'm going to insert it into the top of that chain 3. Some people can just go through one strand. I like to go through both of the strands, and sometimes it can prove to be a little challenging, but I think it's worth it because I think it makes everything look neater. It might not, but in my opinion, it does. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that working yarn, pull it through, and then just pull it through that loop on the hook. And there we have slip stitched to the top of that chain 3. Okay, now to begin the next round. And this is where it might differ from some other videos you may have seen on solid granny squares. If you look at this example here that I've done, some granny squares, solid granny squares, you will see a seam that goes pretty much right through the middle of one of these solid sections. You can actually see where you've seamed and joined and started your new round. I particularly do not like that look, so this is how I do it to avoid that seam. See, you don't see any seams anywhere in any of these solid sections. So to get that look, what you need to do is you've just slip stitched to the top of that chain 3. You're ready to start your second round. And what you want to do is you want to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to bring you guys in close so you can see what I'm doing. And now what we're going to do is this space right here, this chain space that we just made, this last corner we just made, we're going to put 2 double crochet into that hole, into that corner we just made. So here's 1, and here's 2. So we had our chain 3, which counted as 1, and then we put 2 more, and we put it right here into that corner we just made. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the remaining chains here, the remaining stitches, and this one is kind of really hard to get to, so we're just going to forget about that one, and we're going to just concentrate on these 2. So we're going to go ahead and put a double crochet into this next one here. Remember, if we look at it, there's only one that really looks visible, the next one, so we're just going to go ahead and put our double crochet into that one. So we're going to do 1 and 2. Okay, so on this round we only had 2 on this side. We did our 3 right here, and if you think about it, we completed our corner and we did 1. we made 3. We had our chain 3, which counts as 1, and then we put 2 more. So each corner gets 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So we're going to say this is our 2 double crochet to end this corner, and this is like the one that we really didn't get to on this side. Hope that doesn't confuse you, because it kind of sounds confusing. Now we're back to a corner, and each corner, like I said, is going to get 2 double crochet. So we're just going to go ahead and put 2 double crochet into this corner. 1 and 2. And then we're going to chain 2. Each corner is going to be the same. It's going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the same space. So now we're going to put 2 more double crochet in here. 1 and 2. Now you can see there's 3 places where we can put double crochets. We have 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. So we're going to go ahead and put a double crochet in the next stitch available, and there should be 3 all together. It's right here. Sometimes when you do your chain 2 or your 2 double crochet in the corner, sometimes you might have to slide it to actually see that first stitch. So I'm going to put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, and 1 double crochet in the last stitch right before the next corner. And now I'm at my next corner. So remember, all corners are the same. They get 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and we're going to chain 2. Each corner is the same, remember, it's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and we're going to put 2 more double crochet into that same corner, 1 and 2, and now we're going to work along this side, and we have 3 stitches available to put double crochets in, so we're going to put 3 double crochet along this side. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3, right before the corner. And now we're at a corner. Again, corners are the same. It's 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 more double crochets in the same corner, 1 and 2. And we're going to put 3 double crochet along this side. There's a space here, here, and here. So double crochet into this stitch, double crochet into the next, and double crochet into the last stitch right before the corner. This is our last corner, and this is how we're going to work corners from now on. Remember when we first started, we started with a chain 3, and we put 2 double crochet into that corner. So this part of the corner, this side of the corner, is already completed. So we only have to really focus on this side of the corner, which is going to be 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. So the corner is pretty much complete. All we need to do is add our chain 2. So we're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2, and since we've already completed the second half of this corner when we first started, all we need to do is join with a slip stitch to the very top of that chain 3. And here's our chain 3. I'll bring you guys in close so you can see what I'm talking about. There's 1 and 2. Those are the 2 that we put in when we first started. And here's our chain 3 that we started the round with. And here's the top of that chain 3. Here's the chain 3. You can tell it's a chain 3 because it looks really different than those 2. And right here's the top of it. So all we're going to do is put our hook right through the top of that chain 3, pull some working yarn, and pull it through. And that is round 2 completed. Just like that. And now to begin our third round, it's going to be just like our second round, only you're going to have more double crochets along each side. It's going to get bigger and bigger as we go, but I'll show you one more time how we do it. We're going to start with a chain 3, so 2, 3, and in this corner that we just finished right here, we're going to put 2 double crochet. Think of it as we're starting by finishing the second half of our corner when we end. That's the only way I can explain it. And now you don't have to worry about this one because it's, let me show you guys. I'm sorry if this is a bit confusing. I'm trying to make it not confusing. There's just, I wouldn't even worry, don't worry about that one. The chain 3, don't even try to go into that again. We've made our 3 here, our chain 3, 2 double crochet in the corner. We're gonna go right into this next space, our next stitch, and we're gonna put a double crochet right in there. So there's 1, and then we just wanna go ahead and double crochet all along this side. Pull you guys back out. I don't think you need to be so close for this. And we're just gonna go ahead and double crochet along this side. And now we got to a corner. And remember, the corners are always the same until we get to the very last one here, but it's 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. And then we're back to this side, and we're gonna go ahead and start right here at this one. It's gonna be right next to that corner. We're gonna go ahead and just double crochet all along this side. And that's how you do it. Like I said, it's just, you just need to know pretty much how to end and start your rounds, because, and then everything is exactly the same all the way around. The only thing that changes is the number of stitches you put along the sides. All the corners are the same. It's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And then we work along this side, and then we're gonna do, work along that side, we get to this corner, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, turn, work along this corner, and when we get right here, you'll be able to tell where you started because it looks like it's already completed. This last corner is going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then you're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 3 that we started with. And then you're going to chain 3 and put 2 double crochet into that same corner you just finished. You may have to rewind this video or play it over again, but I promise once you get it, you're not going to forget it because it's really easy once you takes practice, but you guys will get it, I promise, and then you guys will be making granny squares like crazy. Solid granny squares. They're so much fun to make. And if you'd like, I can do a video on how I attach the granny squares together. So like this. Let me know in the comments below if you would like a video on that, and I would be happy to make a video showing you guys how to do that. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button. It's very important if you want to be notified when I upload. It's the only way you're going to find out if I upload is if you hit that notification bell when you subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share with your friends if you'd like. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you all have a super wonderful, fabulous day, and happy crocheting. Bye!